good response, but we're not quite all the way to where we want to be. Keep your right hand at the same level as the left. That's it. Good. So here, does she feel a little heavy on the right rein? Yeah. Yeah. So use your right leg and push her out towards your left leg. Then supple on the right, and there you get soft on the right rein. Okay? Now all you're doing is just having a conversation with her. I want you to put your neck over here. I want you to give me this rein. Don't hang on to this rein so hard. Put your body here, right? Create the shape of the horse with your leg. That's going to facilitate you being able to soften the inside rein, right? So if the way that the right rein is going to get softer is by bringing her head to the right. You can either bring her head to the right by pulling on the right rein, or you can bring her head to the right by pushing her body to the left, right? Yeah, there, yeah, keep the contact, those reins, put a little more on the inside. There you go. You feel how she starts to give there?
Yeah.
As she starts to give, then you start to soften a little bit on the finger, right? Now, that can be a little bit of a tricky thing because when I say soften, it doesn't necessarily mean that you give the contact away, right? You are going to be in the shades of gray, right? Of
That feel.
exactly. That's the whole thing about feel. And every horse is different. So you got to figure out how much you can relax your muscles, soften your elbows, soften your fingers, for her to go around quietly. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. Now, follow the walk. Stop. Yeah, now regain your contact. You lost it, so you got to get it back. Yeah, there's your rein adjustment. Yeah, now you need a little more leg, you need a little more weight in the contact. You need to get in there and get it done. Yeah, keep your hands even. You can go a little shorter with the rein, especially your outside rein actually here. Yeah? Put the heel on, put the leg on. Something with a little bigger gesture on the inner right rein. Take it a little more, give it. I'm not sure I want to do it that way, that she's saying.
Not even a year
You're
old.
going to have to say, well, I'm pretty sure I want to do it that way, so we are going to do it. Yeah, and then you start softening it. And it becomes more of the following hand, right? Within that following hand, there's a ton of information being passed. A constant. Oh, no, over here. I don't like this feel. I want you to come, put your nose over here. There's a ton of stuff being talked about within what seems to be just a very, very quiet follow through. Change directions in the circle. Yeah, keep your fingers around your reins. Put a little pressure on here. Now we're back to the walk we had initially where your reins are a little slacky and she's going around upside down. Yeah, you're going to have to add more pressure. You're going to have to put as much pressure as possible. Right? Now, there you go. There. Good. That's a little bit more. She's not quite there. She's about halfway there. She's saying, I'll give, but just this much. How about we compromise on this? know, it's important to note that your inside rein can be a little bit more of the active rein, but you should feel, in general, as much or more.
She's looking a little thin. I don't know.
Outside rein, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
What's funny is this is actually most of her. We give her baths. She's really much. She's got the big fuzzy head and this little body.
breaking up a brace that she has, but you should be able to soften that rein to where the outside rein is the primary rein. There. Good. Now we're going to go to trot. And of course, the more you add speed, it becomes a little more difficult. But the feel is very simple, right? The trot has the advantage that you don't have to follow the head. The head pretty much can stay stationary, so your hands can stay stationary. You're going to use the exact same method like you're using here at the walk. Now, go on. You're going to add a little tension on the reins to get it to soften. You're going to have to add leg to back the tension of the rein up with leg. Go on, go on, go on. If we're coming forward. So here she could have a little bit less bend in the neck, right? So that's why I want your outside rein a little stronger. I want, for the most part, to ride with both reins with the same amount of weight on them all the time.
Are you ready?
Look more forward
The last
to the
one
ears
for
of the
today.
horse.
Really
There
tries
you
to
go.
get her.
Look in front of you
between the two.
on the track that you're looking for.
Yeah, you wouldn't want her to
If you
work
start
too
jumping
hard.
fences, you'll have to look for fences and start looking ahead of your track.
She could keep
But right now, look immediately in front of your track.
I don't know which version you'd want. Yeah, in this weather she could go for hours. Almost had it because Kelly, when it was hot out.
I'm hoping no one gets heat exhaustion today.
Track right. On the right now. Whip is your reinforcement. So you're going to use it when she doesn't respond. You're going to add leg. If she doesn't go, you're going to add leg. If she doesn't go, the whip comes in. But it's a pretty quick leg. Leg, whip. Right? So she'll start responding to the leg because she knows the whip is coming. When you use the whip, kill her. Make it count, right? Just like everything else. Right? If you use the whip, you just tickle her, and sometimes you'll even feel like your skin shivers a little bit in the spot, but there's no change. You gotta use the whip.
It's all horse dependent.
Yes. Yeah. Every horse takes a little different. Some horses just hearing the whip is plenty. And if you touch them with the whip, you're in trouble.
She is not that horse.
I was gonna say, I want that horse.
Okay, so and it starts right here, right? If you ask her to walk more and she doesn't walk more, you tap her. If you ask her to trot, so do the 1, 2, 3, right? You ask her, you tell her, you make her. Light leg, medium leg, leg and whip and poise and anything you need to. Yeah, but use it, use it, use it. That's like a fly landing on it. Really. Yeah, change your post to diagonal. Good. Now shorten your reins, get your hands even, so your right hand is your left. Your left hand is your better hand.
That's somebody's
A little
ready.
more obedient. Your right hand is a little rebellious. It wants to go different places. You gotta keep the right hand partnered up with the left. And you gotta keep your fingers close. And it's that right hand special that likes to go around holding the reins with 2 fingers and then everything else is open. This horse doesn't matter that much. Any other horse that wants to put a little tug in there, it
both work your body. But
Well, and the
Your
horse
left
can be
rein
great
as well
one
as
day.
your right rein.
and
Not
great the
too
next.
much right rein. Think about adding tension, even a little more
Does he
on
want
the
to start
outside rein than the
competing, or-
inside rein.
Oh, cool. He's so much more competitive than I am. He's the one that's gonna
That's
get
what I'm
it.
saying. You're making me add. Don't. Come on. Get it going. Get it
Does he
going. Get
want
it
to
going.
do dressage or?
He wants to try a little.
That cannot happen, right? Because that's her saying, I don't know what you want, or I don't want to do what you want. Yeah, come on, get
Go.
her trotting. No more of this breaking down.
Good morning,
Yeah.
girls. Morning.
There you go, Chica. Only gets to stop if you say stop. Keep your fingers closed. Add more tension to the reins. Okay, so you're gonna feel like you have a lot of weight in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that's plenty of trots. There you go. And then close your fingers and add more weight to your hands. Don't be afraid of having too much. You're not even close to pulling hard on the pole. Yeah, keep your left hand back. Keep your left elbow in. And your left hand back with your right. There. And yeah, trot. Good. Don't let your circle get too small. Get her back to the big circle. Yeah, softer on the right rein. That's what I don't want, right? You gotta add. So now your left rein is the outside rein. You gotta have more This is very counterintuitive. And it's a very, very hard thing to address, but you're new to this, and you should develop the right feel now. It's a very hard habit to break later. Look more between the ears of the horse.
Come down now, Ann.
Your shoulders. Okay, so let her walk. So,
I would have a little mini out there just for the score. Is that really watching?
you're riding on like this. Squared with her shoulders. That'll help you keep your hands a little more even. In some sections, you're going like this. This hand is worse. This hand. But your shoulders squared with her shoulders. And turn with the horse. So your hands stay even. You can add more tension. You can add more tension.
Have you been
Please
doing any jumping yet? Or
be that much. This.
Today.
Life is so hard for you. I'm very sorry. Alright. She just did like a 5-minute groan.
Didn't you know she's abused, Allie?
Oh yeah, I feel terrible.
We string her up by her horseshoes.
Yeah. And so, something that's really going to help you keep your shoulders with her shoulders is where you're looking, right? Really focus on looking between the ears. When you start looking too far ahead of your turn, you get too far, your whole body gets too far ahead of your turn. response that we were getting at the walk before. Get her to give a little bit. Right leg. And there. Thumb up on the right. Yeah, bend her a little bit right. Don't let her be paying attention to something else. That's it. That's right. That's right. Do you feel that? There she starts to give. Her neck starts to give.
I know all day yesterday.
She starts to
And
be
half
a
of
little
those-
more
and you can't
forward
leave them. I
like
had to follow
when you're
him
able
around.
to just take back and give
And
forward
then
when
she
she
wants
follows.
to sit on the floor, and
Instead
I
of it
can't
being
get
very
up.
much
I
like a
pull
2x4 where you pull, pulling against a
Yeah, I
brick
know.
wall.
Every parent totally went.
Yeah, you're right.
Hot water.
Eric, the path for your hand is always within that straight line between your elbow and the horse's mouth, right? Have we talked about that before? Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you need to use more hand, bring it back along that track, right? So you're going to bring it
Instead of down, back.
exactly. You're going to bring it back and put it where your forearm was 2 seconds ago. Yeah. Yeah, but keep enough feel on the left rein so that when you pull the right rein, she doesn't just throw her neck to the right. You're putting her in a little bit of a bind, right? You're putting her in a place where she has to find an answer to get out of the pressure that you're putting on her. That's the whole contact thing right there. It's just being in that, within that variability all the time. You add more, you take a little away, you add more, you find out how much you take away, how do you lose what you have.
Right, it's cold out here.
Stop a second.
But that arena's
So then
perfect.
once you
Everybody
get
needs
that-
to give
get that
Grandpa a
recipe
big,
basic
huge
support,
kiss when they see
Then
him.
they know what you want. And it's easier to get them into that.
It's weird the fast when we get these first fall rains.
Because it's not sloppy, it's not,
Nope, it's perfect.
yeah, I talked to him
just right.
yesterday in Spanish,
Wow.
and, well, but Jesse came out and I go, can you make sure I actually asked him this?
The right
Because
thing?
my Spanish is not, I can see him coming out here tomorrow, today. No, thank you. Bringing me a pitchfork or something. What? Oh wait, the sun's coming out. That feels bad. Okay, Josh, you have to watch. That's Allie coming in, and that Minnie rides in the back seat of her car.
Oh, she is finally putting it in
Yes.
the back seat of the car.
Yes, it's hilarious. He jumps his front feet up, and then she shoves him around. So cute. Well, how did you figure that out? I figured I'd give it a try.
Oh, most of them get around that I know of.
Well, I said, aren't you afraid to go to the bathroom in your car? She said she got one of those dog sling things that's waterproof. So for feet up, you need to lay down. You're gonna be, everybody's fine.
Come up here and lay down. Bella, lay down. Did you see her trying to clip it yesterday? Yeah.
I heard. She said the clippers died because I go, that's the crappiest clip job I've ever seen, Allie. And she said, they died.
She was holding one of his legs and he kept trying to jump up because he didn't want to.
But there's nothing he can do. Poor little man.
Good news is I think they have clippers from it. So
Yeah.
He's so little, she can use more. Oh, I gotta check out these muffins.
Pumpkin, do I do almond poppy seeds? seem to be on it. Everybody's so good about being at their times. I know he even told me, you don't have to be here.
Me, I was still 5 minutes
Were you? How was your flight home?
late. We sat at the stupid Houston airport on the plane for an hour.
Ooh. Don't you love that?
The dude was ahead of Chelsea Metal. We were only 10 minutes late at check-in. But he landed. I've never had that bad of a landing. He hit the ground so hard. We all flew out of our seats.
Really?
Damn! Like,
Thank God we're on the ground.
yeah, no kidding. Oh, it was a bad landing. And I'm thinking, no, any landing I walk away from is a good one.
You know what? I tell you what, that is the truth. As long as I can get up and walk off of here.
It's a flying bus.
Yeah.
They're very, I don't know how they fly.
I don't want to know.
But you might just be fussy. I wonder what jump she did. Will it upset Rosa if we... Okay. But I knew that was a previous concern of hers. I feel like it's no longer. Monique, what do you want out there to jump?
Whatever he's fit to do.
Okay. We can start with a few poles, I guess.
You're early minutes one.
You're torturing yourself. I'm telling you what, my legs are good.
I can't believe you did all that with that spurs on.
That worked barely. Because they don't fit over those half chaps, so that worked barely broke a sweat.
I think the cool air agrees with me.
Let's go back to the box. Start really kind of tuning into what you have to say and working with you on whatever you guys are going to work. There. There you go. And this is plenty of bend, by the way. I know we've talked about bend, and you said something about bend. This is great bend right here. So, you know, part of building in the contact kind of creates the bend. Intensity should be going up. You should be doing more and more and more until you're getting a response from her. There you go. Yeah, more outside rein, not too much right rein, more left rein. There. So as you start increasing, don't increase too much on the inside rein because then you start getting too much bend in the neck. It's not the give that you're looking for. There she starts to give. There you can start softening a little. There you go. Right? So that's your conversation. And this conversation is going to happen every day, all day, every time you're on a horse. From now till forever. Really. Let's go to the trot. If your reign's a little bit shorter, your right hand up next to your left. Yeah, and now you're going to ask. Doesn't go, then you're going to back it up with a little stronger. Now tap her with the whip. There you go. Okay, keep your circle big. Keep your close and diagonal. Good. There, good as right. Don't start looking too far ahead. Keep your circle big. A little softer with your inside ring. Stronger with your outside ring. Prioritize your outside ring. Look for the connection to be on the outside rein. Test it by giving your inside rein forward sometime and making sure you have some way of managing the horse. With the outside rein. Right? Really, really spend time thinking about keeping the outside rein involved and having a big role. It's very easy to become inside rein dependent. You gotta fight that urge. There. This is plenty of trot, so you don't need to kick her every step. Now, something else to think about is the timing of your post, right? So the fact that she wants to drop down to the walk every time, so get around here. Yeah, add tension, add a little bend to the inside. Tell her, that, you know,
Not done yet.
yeah, you're riding, she needs to listen to what you're doing. She doesn't just get to go however she wants, whenever she wants. Yeah, add more pressure. You're gonna feel like you have a ton of weight in your hand. You can bend her to the inside a little more. You know, just start playing around with, okay, what works? What can I do to get this horse to understand what I want, right? And a lot of this is experimentation, right? A lot of it is just you sitting on the horse and playing with things, figuring out what works and doesn't work, and then you get your refinement out of the lesson.
So slight.
About the rhythm of your post.
So mellow that I'm
Because she wants to drop down to the walk.
to say, you know.
It might be that you're a little bit behind the motion.
Okay.
Right? And so we use our body to monitor the tempo that we want of the horse by either posting faster when we want them to go faster. I shouldn't say faster, but faster is an easy way to say that you post a little bit in front of their motion. Or you get behind their motion by going slower than they should go. They slow down too much. So something to think about when you're posting is keep your post small, but get out of the saddle quickly. Right? So look at Monique. She doesn't spend much time in the saddle at all. The second her butt hits the saddle, she gets out of it. Right? Instead of waiting for the horse to push you out of the saddle. So sometimes you wait for the horse to push you out and you're a little bit behind where they are.